night she dances free, spreading love like confetti glee. Katie Moonchild, shining so bright, bringing joy.
Hey everybody, welcome. Good to see you. Sorry if you've got headphones on, that might have blasted your ears out. Welcome. I hope you can hear me and see me and all that fun stuff. I'm using my brand new computer. Yeah. Boy, what I've been through to get this. But we could do this today. Hi, y'all. How are you? Hey, Rose. Hey, Dolly. So good to see you. Ooh, I like your avatar, Rose Blue. I've been meaning to tell you that. I noticed it, was it yesterday or the day before in a chat? I'm a lurker. I was lurking. I was watching. Whose was it? Oh, I think it was over watching Denise. No. Seven. Lori on Sunday. It was Lori on Sunday. Anyway, hi. Thank you. Oh, such a relief. I don't have to have all this camera equipment and a microphone in my face. And so nice. Thank you. Thank you, boy. Now hopefully we can do live streams. I won't freeze up. And yeah, we can do a little more fancier stuff because this computer is a lot more powerful than my old one. Go figure, the old one was from 2015. Okay. And the old one, I'm just going to use the old one to do things like write and, stuff I don't have to get online to do because it's pooping out on me. So, yeah, good to see you guys. So, how's everybody doing? Kind of waiting for some more peoples to show up. I didn't promote this very much. Didn't really think about it. I'm not good at promoting myself. And it shows. It shows in the subscription numbers, my subscribers. You guys know I'm so close. I'm so close to 500, which has just been my ultimate goal. I didn't care if I got to 1,000 or not, because monetizing is not my goal here in doing this. So I thought, ooh, if I could find 500 people who, you're up to 6 degrees. Woohoo, you are having a heat wave, a tropical heat wave. Oh. Can you tell I'm in a good mood today? Yeah. Well, who wouldn't be? Cat's on mice duty down here on the floor. He was going to take a nap, but now he heard a noise. So, he's the incessant hunter. So you'll see him when he gets back up here. Karoo! Kitty! What are you doing? Huh? He answered me. You can tell there's some, I think he does have some Siamese in him. Like maybe his mama was Siamese, because he talks a lot. Always answers me. Yep, typical. Tropical. Sorry, typical tropical. Well, my tropical heat wave this morning was 22 degrees. And it's that kind of is typical for January in Tucson, but yeah. You were at a friend's last week? Got home, water drip in your bathroom. Uh-oh, floor soap. Oh no. Oh, babe, I understand. Honey, I get you. And it's going to get colder. I watch on YouTube this guy, Ryan Hall, y'all. It's his channel name, okay? He's a really good meteorologist. And yeah, the central part of the United States, it's just going to be cold. It's even going to it's affecting me. It's just so crazy. And then the winds are picking back up in California. It's like, that's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about guilt versus gratitude. Um, I'm so grateful that I have a roof over my head that's warm and dry and comfortable. I can sleep at night if my mind would shut down. I can sleep at night because I've got plenty of blankets. I have food coming out my ears. And if I get really cold, I got a little fuzzy heater that'll crawl in the covers with me. So, and I live in Arizona where it is not as cold as it is in Wisconsin or even Texas. Texas is supposed to get cold again. So get ready. How do I put my Cash App on my channel page? I'm ready to beg for $2 donations so I can buy a one-way ticket and a 60-mile Uber ride to your parents in Florida. How do you put your Cash App on your channel page? Go to Cash App. Go to your settings where it shows what your name is on Cash App, what your Cash App username is. And then if you click on that, that should give you how to request money from people. And I think there's also a section towards the bottom in Cash App where you can go and request money from people. And in that space, you should be able to copy the link. Yeah, 23 is cold. Yeah, that's freezing. That's really cold here. I got all my cactus covered up because if I don't, it's goo. I can tell you my moon water is really nice and cold today. I'm enjoying it and savoring it this morning. Sin, you got bright and cold sunny day today too? Hey, it's always sunny here. Well, it's kind of hazy actually. I'm wondering if we're getting some of the smoke from the fires over here. It wouldn't surprise me. You'll take it? Yeah, no wind. Yeah, oh man. Oh, talk about wind. So, hey, my darling, I like your video from a couple of hours ago. Cool music. Yes, me and music. That's all I've done today. I haven't watched, let's see. I think I watched Denise Knight when she first pops on at like midnight because that's right after I do my soon to be ending card of the day in Instagram. And so I watch her as I'm falling asleep. And 1977 Trans Am motor in my 1982. It's still General Motors. Hey, there you go. There you go. Your moon water was almost frozen solid. I bet it was good though when you drank it. You could feel. I do that moon water, the energy of moon water. I take that because it's usually the first sip, first thing in the morning. I do here. I buy 2 or 3 of these every month to use for my moon water. It's just distilled water from Walmart. And I put that outside. That's what I use for my moon water. So it's the first, you know, every night you fast, believe it or not. Because you don't eat all night long, do you? You sleep for what, 6 hours, and you are not ingesting food. What was in your stomach from before you went to bed is gone. It's empty. It's supposed to be free, right? So the best thing that you can do is drink that moon water before anything else hits your stomach. Be right back. Okay, we'll see you when you be back. Don't be going long, Rose. We will miss you, darling. Anyhow, it's been a couple weeks since we've had a mindfulness oriented thing. You know what? All my stuff is backwards. What's going on here? Let's fix that. Setting. Be right back, y'all. Video. That's why. Now, mirror camera was on. Is that better? Can you read that now? You guys read better forward than you do backwards. I know I do. Anyway, I haven't been able to use these for a couple of weeks because this little fuzzy dude I have, Koru hid them on me. But I got him. I found him. I made it a point to dig for them, and I found him. The cat. He keeps me going. I adore him. Don't let me fool you. I don't know what life would be like without that cat. So, but while I was shuffling, 3 cards fell out. And there was no way I was putting them back in because they're a great way to get us started. Yeah, me too. I love how happy John looks when he plays that guitar. It's just, you can tell he's really, really likes that you're doing this, you know? I think it's terrific. Yeah. So the first card, these 3 fell out, and it was like, no, they're beautiful. First one is mindfulness from the mindfulness section. You know, we're all caught up in so much of disasters and election and the heaviness and energy. Just want you guys to understand. We've had this card before. Nothing in life is as important as you think it is while you're thinking about it. If today you feel overwhelmed, take 3 breaths. Consider the impermanence of your circumstances. Believe me, you don't like how things are. It's changeable. You're the one who can do it. No one else can. It's your life. You're the one in charge. And you're the only one who knows really, really from your perspective what you need. You can't impart that to somebody else. You can reach out and ask, and they can reach out and, try to connect that energy, but to actually really know your feelings and your walk, can't do that. So that I thought was an amazing card. We've had it before, like I said. I'll give you the outgo ones just before we end today. If you guys please help me remember that. I don't know why I can't remember to give you the nighttime one just before we leave. But the second card is from the life category. And we don't get that category with these cards very much. So apparently it's something we need to pay attention to. Criticism without creativity is just pessimism. The honest way to critique is to create the alternative. Wow. Provide helpful feedback to someone today. Just be careful. I hear loud and clear, please. Be careful who you choose. Make sure that they are someone who is understanding that it is constructive criticism meant to only make them better, not to make them back up and hush. So it's all in how you impart. Yeah. Then the last one is Zen. It's from the Zen category. If you die before you die, you won't die when you die. Today, don't be afraid to reinvent yourself. Reawaken yourself to the life you want to live. Start simple, change your routine. Hello, I dove into that head first yesterday when I decided that I'm shutting down my Instagram. Hi, Muscle. Good to see you, hon. Mwah. Yeah. Hey, if you're getting messages that you need to change something, don't just wait it out. Yeah, it'll pass you by, but it'll come back around. This card is telling you don't be afraid to live your life. Don't be afraid to do what you want to do in life. You don't need anybody else's permission or approval, but your own. It's your happiness and your path that matters. You need to fulfill the life you were born to live, not someone else's. Hey, Jenny, good to see you. So, what this card is saying is dive in and live your adventure, right? If you die before you die, so in other words, if you quit before you're ready, you won't die when you die. You'll be tired, but you won't be able to relax. Man, think about that for a few. If you die before you die, you won't die when you die. Mineral, are you gonna be in Wisconsin next, Jenny? Ha ha ha! Hey, hey, good for you. This is great. Oh, it's good to see you, hon. Wow, I can't believe that this assignment has gone by so quickly. I'm sure you can. Oh, south of you. Oh, cool. Oh, wouldn't that be cool? Jenny and Dolly, if you guys were only like an hour apart of each other, an hour away from each other. Oh, that would be so neat. Oh, I hope, I pray that would be so cool. Yeah. So that you two could get together face to face. Meet about, about. Oh, yeah. You got home Sunday night. Mm. Well, I'm going to go one more step before we dive into this. And I got a crystal card for you. And it's such a beautiful card. I was just warming up and kept, ruffles shuffling the crystal cards because it's an odd shaped deck. And so they're kind of hard to shuffle. So to really get them shuffled and mixed good, I sit here and wait to go live, and I'm putting my energy all over my cards and, putting my intention into them and finding my grounding, all that stuff. This card fell out 5 times. 5 times. And the message is kind of interesting. We get Azurite. Activate the void. And that is the Merkaba that those hands are a part of. Activate the void. Azurite has a Mohs hardness of 3.5 to 4 out of 10. It's not very hard. Each in-breath creates space within you, an expectant stillness. Azurite holds the energy of this empty fullness. It is not the container, but the space contained. Not the walls of the womb, but the emptiness within. This void is the most precious of gifts because it is the emptiness in the pause at the crossroads of time and space. Your intuition can soar. Once space is created, stuck energies begin to flow, funneling through heaviness, creating a place for something more daring or delicate than everyday life. Azurite holds you as you behold this void, so you can feel the rich ocean of possibilities in which you are swimming. Breathe in the blue and allow the fullness of the emptiness to elevate your spirit. When I was making my medicine wheel, I had a long conversation with Shining Hawk Healing, Tony, and she told me it was very, very, very important when you make a medicine wheel that the center of the medicine wheel remain empty. It represents the void. So in a lot of medicine wheels, it will be painted black or white. I'll tell you what, the big book, I dug that out too. See what the big book has to say about this. Its rarity is easily obtained, often in combination with malachite, which they grow together. Very, very small, tiny crystals, not visible when tumbled. Often small tumbled stone. I have one in the other room. You see it a lot on Saturday Solutions. It's a blue stone and it's really, really rough. It's funny looking, but it's a natural untumbled piece of azurite, and it has malachite that has started to grow crystals. The source is from the United States, Australia, Chile, Peru, France, Namibia, hello, Namibia, Russia, and Egypt. Its attributes: azurite guides psychic and intuitive development. It urges the soul towards enlightenment. It cleanses and stimulates the third eye and attunes to spiritual guidance. This crystal enables journeys out of the body to take place easily and safely. It raises consciousness to a higher level and gives greater control over spiritual unfoldment. Ooh, that's a cool word. Spiritual unfoldment. I'm going to have to masticate on that for a while. I like that. It facilitates entering a meditative and channeling state. Azurite is a powerful healing stone facilitating psychosomatic understanding of the effect of the mind and emotions on the body. Okay, I'm going to be putting that on. Oh, I won't put that one in my bra. Get a tumbled piece, you guys. Don't get a raw piece. It's rough. I'll put that in my bra today, but no. First off, the bra comes off when I turn off the live stream. And second of all, my piece of azurite, it's about this big, is really rough. Really rough. It heals. For healing, azurite treats throat problems. Dolly! Arthritis and joint problems. You guys with arthritis, get a bracelet that has azurite. It aligns the spine and works at the cellular level to restore any blockage or damage to the brain. It heals kidney, gallbladder, and liver problems and treats the spleen, thyroid, bones, teeth and skin, and aids detoxification. It encourages the development of the embryo in the womb. Azurite. Okay, so if you're pregnant, y'all, you need a necklace. Yeah, I know all of us in here, we all pregnancy age, aren't we? Anyhow, lurkers that are of possibilities of having a wonderful child. God bless you. Make sure you wear some azurite while you're pregnant. um, Azurite has a special resonance with the mind and mental processes, mental healing, and stress relief. It can energize and realign the subtle bodies with the physical clearing of the chakras. Azurite elixir. Ah, ameliorates a healing crisis where symptoms temporarily get worse before improving. Wear it touching the skin on the right hand or place as appropriately directly on the body, especially on the third eye. Oh, may induce palpitations. If so, remove immediately. How interesting. That's something like moldavite. I don't even put my piece of moldavite in with my cards, my card reading cards, because the energy of it can be it's chaotic. That's the only way I can describe it. The last thing you do is put it on and wear it to bed. It will not let your mind slow down. Oh my gosh. My mind, when I first got that thing, I was like, yeah, you know, I wear my necklaces, I wear my stuff, and I wear it all the time. I had that on, my Moldavite. And I swear to you, I closed my eyes to go to sleep, and all of a sudden there's a party going on in my head. Loud music, cocktails, cigarette smoke. I could smell and hear it all. And it was like, what the hell? Where is this coming from? And then I grabbed my necklace, held it in my hand really tight, and I don't know what that did, but it all just like glitched and stopped. So I realized, oh my gosh, it's the Moldavite. I took it off and that never happened. So I know I cannot sleep with it on my person. It's across the room over here, guiding my mirror that is guarding my mirror. That's the portal that is closed, but it's on hanging on that mirror, my Moldavite, instead of me wearing it. So its energy is flowing in this bedroom all the time. Yeah, Danny's reaction last week was quite funny when I told him I was in my bedroom. He's like, oh, we're in your bedroom. Like, yeah, well, it's because of the kitty. And it's so cold in the rest of my house. I don't want to go hang out in there. I got to, though. I put a space heater in the room where the resin gets done so that I can start being creative again. Karu's big enough that he sleeps for like 3-4 hours at a time. So all I need is about an hour to create something in resin. And I need less than that to create it in the white powder magic pour stuff. So that creativity is coming back. The other thing is my cards, like I said last week. Now that I have a new computer that came with Copilot as a part of 365, I will be updating the cards that needed new images because they're hard to see for whatever reason. And yeah, get these cards all ready to publish. I have so many questions though. I don't know where to go to publish it. I do know I because I don't have a vehicle to take stuff to the post office, and I don't have the financial ability to like buy a bunch of pre-printed up to sell to you guys, so that do like Freebird Spirit Debbie did, where with her cards she would send you a personal note as she was sending them to you. I don't have the financial means to be able to do that. So I need to find a place that will publish them and let you buy them from the publisher. Does that make sense? Let them handle the logistics, in other words. Oh, I love it. When my husband and I were young, we used to say 2 boys, 2 girls, and even the names are picked out. Now I learned, never plan ahead. You never get it right. Life is what happens when you're making plans, my love. Oh, I love that. That's so cute. Hey, let's put this chat up here so we can all see it. What do you say? Get this chat overlay going. That's funny. You take melatonin to sleep? You know what though? Oh, cause okay, you hyperactive brain. If I take melatonin, it's like someone gave me speed. I learned that the hard way because the first year I had fibromyalgia, I did not have a doctor. So I was trying all the natural things. That's why I know as much as I do about herbs and different things to help you with your pain. Because I had to do that. I didn't have health insurance, so there was no way I could get to a doctor. When I finally got health insurance, it still took 30 days to get to the doctor because I was a new patient. So, yeah. Hey, Cat Shepherd, good to see you. So, here we go. Good old American healthcare system. Hey, I can't complain. I wish everyone in the whole world had the healthcare I have. So, and I pray that one day everybody will have it and that our universal health care will be as good as my particular combination of Medicare and Medicaid through Medicare Advantage that I use. And I'm not going to give you the details just because it's that HIPAA thing. But, it's worth doing some research and it's worth checking into to see what the benefits are with who and how and. What weren't you born enough of in your body? Just 5 micrograms? I'm missing something, Rose. I guess I should. Oh, 4 kids for you? Geez. Oh, okay. The melatonin. Right, right. Don't mind me. I get a little bit lost sometimes. Oh, well, you know what though? Melatonin. I'm not sure if that's something I think we can use up, just like other, like magnesium and vitamin C and stuff. What site did I get my Azurite? You won't believe it. I got it on Amazon. If you hold on for just a second, I will go get it and show it to you. And before you decide what you might want to do with it, I'll be right back. And I'll give you a little music to listen to. How's that? Let's see what we get. I'm back. Gee, that was a really unexciting song. Sorry about that. Here we go. Here you go. That's my azurite. See the fine little crystals and the greenish turquoise color? That's where it's starting to make malachite. See those little blue, that bright, bright blue, tiny, tiny little crystals? That is your raw piece of azurite. And it is rough, let me tell you. Really rough. But I definitely wouldn't wear that in my bra. Nope. No, no, no. Oh, yeah. When I buy stones from Amazon, which I do not recommend if you don't know what you're doing, Dolly knows these people are good. Go there. Trying to think of the name of the. I usually buy from one source on Amazon when I do buy there. And so I will look up that source and give it to you. I will put it in the description box, and I'll put it also in the chat. Not in the chat, in the comments. I'll put it in the comments later. So that way, if you want to come back to get the information, you won't have to watch the live play. You won't have to watch it. So again, you can just get it, like go into the more and get it out of the description box. I think that's probably the easiest. Or the comments. Speaking of comments, made a really quick decision yesterday. It was really strange. I don't know where it came from out of nowhere. I think part of it was I listened to the announcement about Meta not fact checking anymore. And I listened to that red-headed, curly-haired, red curly-haired eyes in the headlights fool stating back his reason why I quit Facebook in the first place. So he just made it so that it was just impossible for me with my beliefs, my standards, and what I tell you guys how to stand up for what you believe in. I'm standing up for what I believe in and killing my Instagram. I have close to 4,000 posts on that Instagram. Really hurts to kill that. But I will not intentionally be associated with misinformation. If I do it by accident, that's a different story. Because you guys all know it's my intention to make this world a better place for all of us. So I can't do that by being associated with a place where you can't trust what you're being told. I want you to be able to trust me. So, as of the 19th of January, which is also a specifically chosen date, hey, this activist girl's got to get her politics shit in somehow. I picked the 19th of January on purpose. It's also a Sunday. And that will be my last card of the day on Instagram. So, you guys just going to have to put up with me more over here, I guess. There. I'm watching your conversations. I'm seriously thinking of deleting my Facebook and Instagram too for the same reasons. I'm worried about not being able to connect with some of my family, and that is why I hold on to Facebook. I did that too till my family let it be known they didn't want to connect with me anymore, and I went, Bye. And I got no. I had to get rid of Facebook. Facebook was going to get rid of me. I didn't have a whole lot of choice. They don't like it when. Now, this is when ISIS was beheading people and stuff on Facebook. Facebook kicked me off twice because I did nothing but talk about in my posts Standing Rock and the injustices happening up there. No more Dapple, damn it. And I will die for that. So that's when I decided I better pay more attention to what's going on Facebook. I was on Messenger talking to a cousin. You know, you can talk on talk like you're on the phone. Used to be able to through Messenger. I don't know. I've been on there since 2015. But I was talking to her on the phone and we both could hear somebody else, a third party on the line listening to us. That was the last straw. And then I hear Mr. Zuckerberg testifying before Congress. I don't know what you mean. The freedom of speech. We check stuff. And I went, oh God, see ya. And that was the end of me on Facebook. And I lost contact with old friends that I knew from like 9 years old. Lost track of family members. And you know what? I don't miss them. They're a part of a past that is over with and was supposed to be over with and not resurrected on some social media site. So now I am a social media girl. I'm on Blue Sky. If you guys aren't on Blue Sky yet, come check it out. And like Sin earlier was saying, hi Sin, I saw you here, sweet girl. She was telling me yesterday that she wasn't quite sure. She's over there, she signed up, but she's not sure how to use it yet. And it's, you know what? We're all new. It's new. Everybody over there is learning. So don't worry about it. It's really not hard. It is so much like Twitter that except it's got positive stuff. It's really I enjoy it over there. I just read. I don't post a lot. But I got in just a couple. I think I signed up about a month ago. I think it was shortly after we started the Discord. I signed up and I've already got 59. I already got 59 followers. And I haven't done anything except, hey, I'm glad to be here in this nice, safe place. And everybody's going, yeah. And they're all responding to me being in a nice, safe place. So come on over. It's a happy place. People are pretty cool over there. There's artists and musicians. And if you want to talk to John Bon Jovi one-on-one, hello. I have, yeah, because there's not a whole lot of people there, but it's growing exceptionally fast. So yeah, it's kind of cool over there. Come on over. You have a belt of stones, each set in metal. Saw an app earlier, stone crystal identifier. Oh yeah, Google has a good one. I use the Google identifier all the time. I use it for plants. I use it for stones. All kinds of weird things. Sin's still here. I love you, honey. Yeah, still here. Blue Sky is okay so far. Yeah. Don't post because I don't know what to post and discard. I just keep forgetting about. Well, you know what? They're both so new. We're working the bugs out of the Discord too. Dolly and I. There's so many categories in there. We decided we're gonna streamline a little bit. It won't be so confusing for you guys. Because we just want to have fun, we just want that to be a safe place where we can hang whenever we want to hang out. Anyhow, so you guys, I'm looking at the time. Oh my God, where'd the hour go? I'm at 45 minutes. Who wants a card? I was going to pull some of them cinnamon stones, but I have this to offer you the decks to get a card from. We have the Louise Hay Forgiveness Affirmation deck. We have the Growth Mindset Affirmation deck. And we have the Sacred Forest Oracle by Denise Lynn. If you want a card, tell me which deck you want, and I gotta use my little bells and whistles, excuse me. And if you don't mind, please. Thank you very much. Put it in all caps. I'm having fun learning this. I tell you, Restream does a lot of fun stuff. I've been really enjoying it. It's worth it. Now I hope they don't do double their price. You won't go that room. So you guys, you don't think it's confusing? I just think people don't know what to talk about. Well, if you don't have anything to talk about, that's cool. We don't expect everybody to be yappy yappy over there all the time. But if you come across a really good recipe, I don't know about you, I cook with recipes all the time. If you come across a good recipe, please share it on there. I know Dolly and I are like, oh, we love to cook, so come on. Ooh, you found something in an old vintage purse? Cool. And you don't remember where you got the purse. Isn't it cool when you get something at like Jenny wants a card? Go with what calls me. Okay. So, oh, yeah, I got to do that in the regular chat, not in the overlay, Katie. Helps if you know what you're doing. I'm learning. We're getting there. Part of it is I have the chats are side by side. One of them loads it this way, or loads it from the bottom up, and the other one, the one you guys are seeing on the screen, as you know, loads it from the top down. So I'm seeing the chats do this. It's confusing. It's really weird. Anybody else want a card? Oh my goodness. Let's see. Jenny. You know what? Let's do a growth mindset affirmation, Jenny. Does that sound good? Because there's usually some things for you to participate in and do with these cards. And Rose wants a card. Cool. Sacred Forest Oracle for Rose. Okay. So, Miss Jenny. Does Jenny need to know about her new assignment or just about life? Delete the screen chat. Oh, I can see them both. No, I want that chat up on the screen. I'll tell you why I have the chat on the screen. So that if someone wants to watch the replay 5 minutes after we go off the air, they can still read the chat. You can't through YouTube for almost 24 to 48 hours. So that's why I put it up on the screen. That's for you. It's for me. And we want to go back and see, ooh, did somebody ask me something that I need to know? I can. I don't have to wait until YouTube gets around to it. Come on, what's the comment? Okay. Miss Jenny. Ooh. Oh, wow. I like this. And it's a road ahead. I strive for progress, not perfection. What are 3 things I did this week that will bring me closer to where I want to be in 5 years? Mm. What are 3 ways I've changed since this time last year? Sorry. Do I ever struggle with perfectionism? How do I overcome this? And here's this. So if you guys want to go back and pause it, you can. Here's the questions. This goes along with the didn't get to have my conversation about guilt versus gratitude, but it kind of takes us there because right quick like I was watching Danny Shay. Is that yesterday? It's yesterday or Sunday. It was yesterday. And he was saying that he was getting a lot of flack because he's being silly and laughing, and so many people are suffering. And that he needs to be more serious with what he was doing. And I think about last week. He was here with us last week, and we had so much fun. Our vibes were through the roof by the time we got out of this live stream. So I want you guys to understand. Find your joy. Don't feel guilty about searching for the things that make you happy when so many are unhappy. That's their life and their struggle. You can reach out, you can assist them, but what they do is up to them, not you. Not us. Don't ever feel guilty for finding joy and happiness in a dreadful situation. That's how you thrive. That's how you do more than survive. You do it by being grateful. Look at these people who lost everything, but they didn't lose everything because they're alive to tell you about it. There's at least 10 people that we know of for sure that can't do that. So please, please don't feel guilty for celebrating your life and your happiness. That's what you want more of. You gotta push it out there. Spread it as much as you can. Happiness is not something that just lands in your lap. It's a verb. It's something you do. It's not just something that you are. Now, there's my little speech about guilt versus gratitude. Number one thing, guilt, jealousy are two huge, useless emotions that your ego plays on you. Don't go there. Sorry, Jenny. I kind of turned your card into a little bit of a rant, but enjoy your life. That's what hello, that's what we're here for, right? That's what we're here for. So, my dear, strive for progress, not perfection. I know what you went through in God, where was that? New Mexico? Because those people weren't even striving for progress. It was tough for you, but you made it. That was how many assignments ago? I'm looking forward to the day when you come on here and tell me, Katie, I did it. I'm going to retire. Because isn't that the whole point of you doing this on per diem, my love? Oh, I'm glad it's, yeah. No, seriously, I want you all to be happy. Um, just be and enjoy yourselves, okay? And I need, okay, all comments. There we go. Now, next is rose. You want it from the sacred forest. We might go over a little bit today. Yeah, it was crazy. Truth or consequences? The place is named appropriately, when you say. Yep. Uh, Gave you some lessons, huh? And I was worried about you going to Tennessee. Now it ended up being right next door to me. And you were so busy, we didn't get a chance to try to figure out how I could get there or we could meet somewhere halfway in between. Maybe you'll end up in Arizona before it's over. That would be so cool. I do know that Banner University Medical Center here uses traveling nurses. So there's a good chance you could end up here. That's a nice hospital, too. That is the hospital that saved Gabrielle Gifford's life when she was shot in the head. U.S. Representative Gabrielle Giffords, Senator Mark Kelly's wife. I'll never forget that. That anniversary just passed. That was the 8th of January. Kind of creepy. And the 6th of January, too. What is it about the first part of January? People freak out the first part of the year, I guess. Anyway, Rose's card. Rose needs a card. Yeah, Rose got some stuff going on. Rose got some stuff. Oop, that one jumped out. A 10 card. Woohoo. End of a cycle for you, love. You get the water spirit. Manifest your dreams, girl. You're talking about going home, getting out of Texas and going to Florida to your parents. I support you in whatever you feel you need to do, my dear. If that's your dream, that's really what you want to do, I'm there. I will send you love and light and prayers and healing and help you try to manifest this. You know, whatever your dreams are, if you want them and you really want to manifest them, you don't ask for them. You feel them. Yeah. Water. Water, spirit. Get in the flow, my love. Let that water wash and cleanse you, purify you, and get you polished enough to send you on the right track. If you're wanting to manifest rain, okay? And you're going to go and you're going to pray for rain, right? Mama Redneck, hi, my love. How are you? So good to see you. Oh, you've been in my prayers, girl. You definitely have. It's good to see you. Back to the water. If you want to manifest rain, don't just visualize it. When you're praying for it, stand there. Feel your feet in the mud of the puddle created from the rain. Smell it in the air. Turn your face up to the sky and feel it hitting your face. And then relax and take a deep breath into it. And say thank you. You just prayed and manifested rain. Watch and see what happens when you do that. The story I got that from was from Greg Braden. He knew a Native American man who took him to an ancient prayer circle, and they were praying for rain. This is in New Mexico, near Taos, between Taos and Santa Fe. They went up into the mountains, into the sacred space, and his friend, native friend, Arizona's a good place to get because not many people get it. Oh, I hope you get it, Jenny. I'm praying for that. Would be so cool if you were here in Tucson. Oh, would we have fun? Anyway, um, this Native American man, he stepped into the prayer circle, which was elevated rocks. It looked like a ruin. That's how ancient this prayer circle is. He took his shoes off, took his socks off, and stepped into the prayer circle. And then he just stood there. And as far as Greg Braden could tell, he's just saying we aren't praying. He's not saying anything I can agree to. Just, how are we praying here? And that's what he was doing. So when he said thank you, Greg Braden was like, oh, we're done. And Greg, he says, oh, yes. And then he explained what he had just done. And I was like, oh, okay. So they get back in their vehicle. They go back down to Greg Braden's ranch. And I can remember they're riding fences. They were doing something outside. And all of a sudden, over the mountains came rain clouds. And they literally had to quit what they were doing because it rained so much. And it had not rained in like 90 days. That man in the prayer circle manifested that storm. He came through, it refreshed and watered, and it was gone. Here in the Southwest, that's how storms come through, and they are such a blessing. Even sometimes they're very destructive. But the animals and life goes, and that's the breath he took before he said, thank you. So, Rose Blue, my darling, maybe a miracle card in it. I think so. Get in the flow. Take it each moment as you can and listen for the opportunities because there's ways there for you to make extra money besides just posting a GoFundMe or something like that. There are because of the fire, there's so many GoFundMes and stuff out there. I'm afraid that yours would get buried, if you know what I mean. Of course, there's always a lot of GoFundMes out there. It's all in how you promote them. And once again, I'm crappy at promoting myself. So, Fatima, your wonderful card. Pull a cards from Spirit. Well, my sweet. Yes, this fits you. It's a 2 card, which is a card of love and partnerships, friendships, and relationships. Here you get the ancient oak spirit. And my beautiful woman, you are nothing if you are not strong, resilient. Someone says your name, it's you. You're resilient. That's the first word I think of is love and resilience. That's my dear sweet friend, Fatima. Keep it up. There's so much love behind that door. If you don't spread it, it's going to explode you. I know that's why you do so much. I thank you for being a part of my life, a part of our lives, and a part of this world. Thank you, my special, special spirit friend. What cool card. Man, oh man. I'm going to pull a forgiveness card for us from Spirit. to send us on our way. I hope that I hope these readings touched you. I mean, don't do them often. So, whoop, hide. I'm hitting the wrong button. There we go. Oh, you have Cash App. You're welcome. Hey, Kaylin. Good to see you, huh? Good to see you, darling. Oh, yeah, if you guys have a little bit that you could contribute to Rose Blue, she does have Cash App, and go over to her community page. Or whatever, Rose, if you do you have the link? Maybe? If you don't, that's all right. We'll figure it. We'll get it. We'll get it to you, hon. Well, you're late. Well, you know what? There's no such thing. We don't have a time clock here. I'm about ready to sign off. But you know what? The replay is always there, and you can watch the chat and the replay. And yeah, we had some little talk about Azurite today, and not feeling guilty. If you're feeling joyful and happy today, oh, expand that, please. I am doing good today. You still gonna do the link? Okay. You do the link. And I'm here for you, sweetheart. So I love you guys so much. Hey, guess what I just remembered we gotta do? We gotta do the backside of these. We gotta do the take you out of the mindfulness prompts. So the first one was criticism without creativity is just pessimism. The honest way to critique is to create the alternative. So what you to think of tonight as you're getting ready for bed, or you're at the relaxation point, the chill point. Lack of information causes generalization. When was the last time you judged someone unfairly by jumping to a conclusion because you did not have all the information? Wow. Yeah. The next one. This was nothing in life is as important as you think it is when you're thinking about it. Tonight, there is so much everything that nothing is hidden. Quite nicely. Take a deep breath in. Shift your awareness to the silence between sounds. Rest in this ahness. And then for the Zen one. If you die before you die, you won't die when you die. The leading cause of death is birth. The beautiful thing about death is everyone gets to live before it occurs. How can you live your life to find peace in death? Whoa. That was kind of a deep thought. But what do we expect for the Zen category? Oh my goodness. Anyhow, you guys, I want you to have a terrific week. Unfortunately, Dolly has a medical appointment, so she again won't be live tomorrow. But she's thinking about doing an impromptu, so stay tuned, pay attention. Um, Thanks, you guys. Hang in there. We're here for you. You need to get a laugh, share a recipe. Don't forget about the Discord. Send us an email, either myself or Dolly, and we'll send you the link. We'd be more than happy to have you join us. And, we have a lot of fun over there. It's a safe place to be you. Just remember that it's also a safe place to be kind to everybody else. I love you all so very much. Please understand that no matter what we do, we will find our way back together, because I have a feeling that life is going to throw us back together. People in the United States manage to get thrown back together, and we find our way and we find our strength and we persevere. So I love you. Know that together we will thrive. If you will hang for just one more second, I will take you out with my outro. I thank you guys for being here. We'll see you next Tuesday. Actually, I'll see you Saturday.